Well, good morning and welcome back to our final fabulous segment here on Cityline. I have two amazing women here to talk about Associated Ministries. And if you don't know what Associated Ministries is, they are the solution to almost everything here in our community, and they don't get enough credit, so let's just dive into it. Anika Fraga, what a name. You are the Community Outreach Specialist for Associated Ministries, and
right.
You've been there for 2 months?
A little over a month, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you.
Boy, you
Thank
landed
you.
in a beautiful place.
Yes, I think so, yeah.
And this woman is proof of it. Marie Fallon, you are a community specialist for Associated Ministries, and you've been there for 2 years.
Yes.
It's so great to have you on the couch. Thank you both
Thank you
of
so
you
much
for
for
being
having
here.
us.
Thank you.
So, Maria, let's talk about this because, as I said, there may be some people who don't know the history of Associated Ministries here in our community. So, could you spill the good tea?
Yes.
What is the history?
The history is a group of individuals formed this organization in 1969 to help address the issues that the community is facing: education, advocacy, and service. And they pulled these individuals from local faith-based communities. Yes.
I love that. So what is Associated Ministries' mission and purpose, Annika?
Yeah, so Associated Ministries, we are a nonprofit working with interfaith partners who are passionate about transforming our community. And yeah, so we're working together towards lasting solutions for those experiencing homelessness.
See, and the way that you say that is just unbelievable because it's all encompassing, because faith can be, as we know, tiny as a mustard seed. Your faith can look different than somebody else's faith, but if it's what you need to get you through any situation, Associated Ministries welcomes you with open arms.
Exactly, yes.
I love that. So what are some of the contributing factors when we talk about, and I'm going to use the phrase, unhoused individuals, Marie? What's the lens that Associated Ministry gets the privilege to see through?
So these are individuals who are affected by disability, unemployment, discrimination, divorce. A lot of people believe that the only group of people that are living out on our streets or find themselves couch surfing are suffering from mental illness and substance abuse. And no, it could be abandonment. It could be coming out to your family and not feeling that you have a place to go.
Right.
So that's a lot of reasons why people find themselves unhoused.
Absolutely. I mean, when I often ask people, when I talk with people in the community, what an unhoused person looks like, and they're like, well, and I'll say, it looks like me. You have to understand, it looks like me. That this is happening to many, many people, and unhoused individuals don't have a certain look to them because they're recovering from a lot of hurt that has happened that you can't see. So based upon that, Annika, what services do you offer to the community? If I'm somebody who I've lost my job and I can't pay my rent, what could you do for me?
Yeah, so Associated Ministries offers a number of different supportive programs. Some being, for example, we have our homeless mail program. This is for families who, if they're receiving support through the mail, they have somewhere to pick up the resources they need. We also have our Resource Connection Center, where we may send clients who need things beyond housing support. So this is a place where we can send them to find out about where to pick up their medication. Maybe they need furniture and clothing.
Northwest Furniture Bank.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, I love them.
Yes, and maybe they need car repairs, things like that. That being said, we also work with Pierce County in our coordinated entry system, which, if you didn't know, is a nationwide system where you call 211 if you're in need of resources, and they refer you to community programs and organizations like us that can provide assistance to you. And so, Associated Ministries works with them when we do our rapid rehousing.
Yes.
And to top it all off, it's tax season, right?
And
exactly.
Did you hear us talk about you in the prior segment? Yes, Alejandra
Yeah.
in Associated Ministries is going to be here.
It's really cool. We have about 7 sites set up around Pierce County for people to access if they would like to get their taxes done for free through our VITA program.
Who doesn't want to get their taxes
I know,
done
right?
for free?
Honestly, yeah. And so we have a lot of different programs, a lot of stuff going on, and you can check out more at associatedministries.org.
Okay, so I want to go back to one of the things you said,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to make sure that our audience understands. Can you explain to me and to our audience why a mailbox is so important? If you're someone who's going, I don't understand how an unhoused person needs a mailbox.
Well, I mean, think of all the things that you receive through your mail. We might not think about it, but if you don't have an address or you don't have a home or a place to stay, and you're getting resources you need, like, I don't know,
Let's say
money,
EBT.
funds,
Right,
exactly,
right.
EBT, things like that. Yeah, you need somewhere to pick that up, and you need somewhere to have a consistent place to get those, and to, when you apply for those programs, an address to put down. And so that's
There
what
it
homeless,
is.
that's what homeless mail
Yes.
provides, a place for people
Yes.
to get the things they're receiving.
If you have ever been in any kind of wraparound service office, you will always see you must have an address.
Yes, that
So
too.
Associated Ministries comes in and says, we've got your
Yes.
address for
Yes.
you. I love that. Let's talk about, Marie, the Adult Share Home Program. How does it work with the unhoused conversation we've been having?
Right. So individuals who are interested in renting a room out of someone's home in exchange for rent or exchange for services would apply with the program, as well as home providers. If home providers have a home, or spare room rather, in their home available, they would reach out, apply, go onto our website, associatedministries.org, under the Adult Home Share Program, and apply. And then I would share with them the information that I have about individuals in need. So it's more of a matchmaking, like-minded individuals
Yes.
is what I focus on, matching up individuals that I feel have a lot more in common than they don't.
Evenly yoked, as my grandmother would have said.
Very
Yes.
good one. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so you've taken care of the Adult Share Home Program, which is so amazing. But then, Annika, we have a Youth Host Homes
Yes.
program. How does that work?
Yes, so similar to adult home sharing, this program is for the group of 18 to 24-year-olds who are unhoused. And what it does is it also pairs a young person with a caring household that has a spare room. Right, yeah, and so upon the youth moving in with this household, if it goes through, they are set up with a case manager to mentor them, and the household is provided with some financial support as well.
Oh my
yes,
goodness.
it's really a program that's in place to ensure that a youth who is unhoused can become self-sustained, like they can find a job, they can continue education.
Finish high
They
school.
can, yes, absolutely.
Get a
They can
GED.
even find a home of their own, really just helping them find the next steps in what they want to achieve, which can be hard to do if you don't have shelter or a safe living situation.
What you
Yes.
have just talked about, both of you, is a barrier that never ends, and that's housing.
so
If
true.
something happens to you as a senior citizen or as somebody who is between the age of 18 and 23, and you have no place to live, how do you recover from that?
Exactly.
If you have a car, maybe you're lucky you can sleep in your car, but if you don't, that is a one-way ticket on the street. And that's not the safest place to be. So, Marie, let's talk about, she mentioned you get a caseworker. So what are those steps when you talk about homeowners if they're interested in a sharing program?
So the program really is set in place for the home owner as well as the home seeker to, once I pair them up, they're both adults.
Yes.
They work out any of the barriers that they might be faced with. But a lot of what home providers I could offer home providers is that if there was such a thing as a issue that might come up or any type of conflict, they could reach
Yes.
out to me.
Great.
And we do have staff available that can assist them with any type of mediation,
I
if
love
needed.
that.
If needed, yes.
Okay, so last question here on the big comfy couch. Annika, what can our viewers do to support Associated Ministries? And then I want to ask you about some thank yous.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm so glad you asked. As I previously mentioned, you can always check out our website, associatedministries.org. Go check us out.
Showing that baby underneath your beautiful face.
Yes. So yeah, if you want, get on our email list. We can let you know and update you on the latest and greatest of what's happening with us and volunteer opportunities, things like that. You can also check us out on social media.
There we go.
Yep, go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Give our Facebook page a like for the like day-to-day updates for there.
I love that.
And then also we have something called community quarterly meetings. Definitely want to pitch that because it is inclusive to everybody to come and join us and have a discussion and learn about how each of us
Yes.
can take action in our community for those who are unhoused.
We
it's
are
a
all
really
part
great
of the
place to be.
solution.
Yes, so join us for that. The next one is going to be February 16th from 5 to 6:30 at Trinity Presbyterian Church.
right.
So please join us if you want.
Beautifully done. Now I need to
Yes.
move to you because we're running out of time here. And those thank yous have to be said.
Yes. So anyone who has been associated with Associated Ministry or the Shared Housing Services,
Yes.
worked alongside, worked with, volunteered, contribute, just a huge thank you to those individuals.
And a huge thank you to you too. And the team members that we could not get on this couch. There is a line like a parade behind you of people who have made this possible. So
Yes.
thank you for being here. I want you back sooner than later, okay?
Great, thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Well, that wraps up another great segment of Cityline. It is always a pleasure and a privilege to be in your home. We've given you some great things to think about in this past hour, so go out there, be a part of the tapestry, but above all, pay it forward. And when you come back, we'll be waiting for you right here at Cityline. Take care.
You're from the easy, you're from Green Bay, you're from Atlanta, but Tacoma's where you'll stay. Yeah, Tacoma, that's my home, from the pines to the dawn. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah, Tacoma, that's my home. Tacoma, that's my home, place I call my own. Tacoma, that's my home, yeah, Tacoma, that's my home. All right, you're from the East Coast, all right, you're from the West, all right, you're from the middle, but Tacoma's still the best. All right, you're from the East Coast,